Imported from Ireland, local legend, Patty O'Leary, for the Crosstown Trail, like on the radar for me. It runs diagonally across the city from Candlestick Point, that seems right, all the way across to kind of through my neighborhood, like not far actually from my apartment at all, the way it cuts across Golden Gate Park, to the Presidio, and then down onto Baker Beach, areas that I'm all familiar with. My goal for the Crosstown Trail is to beat Patty, obviously, because who doesn't like a little like weird, like inter-friend group competition. But two, putting a women's time up there to encourage more women in the community here in San Francisco to go run it, just kind of like gets the ball rolling more than anything. Hi, my name is Corrine Malcolm. I live in San Francisco. I mean, my entire life has been dominated by sports. And so those communities that I've lived in, sports has always been a major part of them. Community was people that were doing the same thing as me, who made me not feel crazy for spending all this time doing something. People who made you feel sane because they liked to do exactly what you liked to do. Yeah, I feel like at this point, I could show up almost anywhere in the world and like find a place to sleep, because the trail running and ultra running community is small enough but widespread enough that you have friends or a friend pretty much anywhere. So I feel like I went into 2020 feeling really settled in San Francisco, an exciting like lineup of races on the horizon. Like coaching life is going well, writing life is going well. I'm like feeling like I got a desk. So like working from home is getting better. Yeah, I'm like moving up in the world. And then life gets weird in 2020, it turns out. Months have passed. Sheltering in place is still in effect. And that changed life a lot. So it's this weird limbo where things are not normal. And for a lot of people and for a lot of things, the pause button has been hit. We're just like punting things to 2021. But at the same time, I found ways to like fill that space. But that's just, I feel like that's how I handle chaos. I think the biggest change has been I'm not, racking up the bridge tolls quite as heavily, because I am running from my front door a lot more and exploring new trails. All of a sudden, urban trail spaces within the county of San Francisco has become the playground, and that's been good though, because it's shown me a different side of the city that I hadn't made the time to explore. I've had to shift my own motivation, and I've had to shift the mindset and motivation of, a bunch of athletes. So I've been trying to find ways to not necessarily compete, but to test myself during this kind of interesting time of not having a race calendar. So there's things on the horizon that I get to be excited about. And so that kind of evolved into what could I do in the near term. That would be a project that I could focus on. I'm spending all this time getting to know my city more, running from my doorstep, which leads us to the Crosstown Trail in San Francisco. I think even without the pandemic, it's something that I would like to run for the sake of running, just because it is really unique and does connect kind of all different parts of the city together. It's like this connection of trails and stairs and streets that do all link up, but in this really odd kind of patchwork way. And I think it really is uniquely San Francisco. I will get beat for sure. Like hands down, I am one of the slowest of my friend group. So this will definitely not stand for that long. But I do think that set a time that encourages women to go run the same route, just kind of like gets the ball rolling.